Students now forced to recite new Declaration of Independence daily with sick major change to it. Elementary students were forced to recite a gender-neutral version of the Declaration of Independence at a poorly run school in Mesa, Arizona. The Mesa mother was irritated when her kid's teacher changed the historic document and forced students to recite it. The teacher tried interjecting a liberal agenda of always thinking they can change history or make everything into a gender issue. Parents don't want their students taught like that. Parents want the teachers to present history the way it happened, good or bad, and stop trying to turn everything into a liberal social justice warrior moment. This teacher seems like they were trying to mold students into little Democrats at a young age, and some parents are not happy about it. The teacher, who works at Sauk Elementary School, changed the word man to human because in their liberal mind, that was the right thing to do. That's like telling kids 9/11 happened because a pilot lost control or a plane was struck by lightning. Total nonsense, right? The Declaration of Independence says the word man, so leave the word alone, teach the meaning and history of the document, and move on. Let kids formulate their own opinion as they grow older and wiser. And let's be honest, folks. Kids don't care about the Declaration of Independence. They're worried about what Pokemon they're catching or if they're allowed to go to a carnival or movie with their friends. They could literally care less about history, social studies, politics, etc. This was wasted and embarrassing effort on the teacher's part, and they should be ashamed of their inability to teach properly. Here's a news clip covering the situation. Why do some teachers think history can be changed and they can alter it any way they wish to suit the narrative of their back-end agenda? We can make new history, but we can't change whatever happened back in the old historic times. We're not living in the Hot Tub Time Machine movie. We're in real life, and there's no time travel that we're capable of or aware of. The student's mother, Elizabeth Valancourt, took to social media to complain about the teacher injecting her politics, which school officials claimed hurt the teacher's feelings. I was hurt. I was mortified. I was disturbed at the fact that somebody is changing historical documents and nobody has the right to change our historical documents, Valancourt told ABC affiliate KGUN9.com. You teach what's written. You don't get to rewrite it and teach it how you feel you believe. The mother claims she was hurt, mortified, and disturbed. I would give her disturbed, but she wasn't hurt or mortified. That's a reach. I know exaggeration when I see it, and this lady is off the rocker with her description of the situation. She should be disturbed that the teacher would produce such a poorly designed lesson and give her child the thought that they could craft their own version of history and change legal documents is the bad part. Why couldn't the teacher just teach? What part of the lesson plan involved indoctrinating kids into a liberal agenda that tells them they can change the history? After hearing about the complaint, the kid was moved to another class. That's weak. The kid is removed from their learning environment because the teacher made a mistake. That doesn't sound right. Why don't they reprimand the teacher who's doing a bad job teaching? Administrators initially responded to the parents' complaint by relocating the child to another class. However, on Wednesday, Valancourt said the superintendent's office contacted her to tell her what the teacher did was against school policy, reports KGUN9. A statement from a Mesa Public Schools spokesperson said the teacher was provided feedback and guidance, and that the document was restored to its original format. Thankfully, the administration was on point and responded correctly to the situation. The administration restored the document and gave the teacher a swift talking to. I don't think the teacher should lose their job or lose income over this, but they need to be sternly warned that if this happens again, then there should be consequences. There's a difference between teaching and indoctrinating. What this teacher did was not teaching, but giving kids the most absolutely wrong idea that one can just change whatever document they're unhappy with. Times were crazy back in the day when civilization was just beginning. We've come a long way and we're more amazing now than we've ever been. Our current level of civilization does not necessitate a rewrite of history as the extreme leftists are trying to perpetuate. History happened and it should be told the way it went down, not the way one wants it to be. We live in the real world, not the trends world. We can't just wake up and change things that happened hundreds of years ago. Only Marty McFly can do that.